You need us.
So worried.
Silence. It's lonely.
We didn't know where you'd gone.
We're here to help.
You can trust us.
Trust us. Senua, it's us.
We won't leave you.
Hello.
Don't leave us. We're here.
To stay. She needs us.
She needs us.
She needs our help.
She always does.
We found her.
We found her. We found you.
Here she is.
We're back.
Don't worry, Senua.
We'll look after you.
Don't worry,
We'll
Senua.
make sure you're safe.
She's safe now.
You're always safe with us.
There's a door.
You can do it.
You can see it.
Come on, Senua.
Go away. I'm not listening. They are just to tire you out, make you weak before the battle.
We saw that she was strong.
What if this is pointless?
What are you doing?
Trial is pointless, and there's another way.
Why did you think you could make this work?
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Baldur's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons and turned one into a wolf, and he ripped his brother apart. The gods used Loki's own son's entrails to tie him down and turned these bonds to iron and dangled a poisonous serpent over his face so that its venom would drip onto him. Each time the venom drips onto Loki's face, he writhes in agony. The Northmen say that is the cause of earthquakes. A reminder, perhaps, that if even gods must accept death, then so must we.
Find him.
Quick, get to the house. Get to the house and finish this trial.
It doesn't finish until you get to the house.
Before he disappears, Senua.
You have to get
Senua!
in.
Come to me! Where are you?
I'm here! I'm right here!
Are you in there?
You have to
There was a Northman called Grettir, big, red-haired, immensely strong, but he was afraid of the dark. It happened one night that an undead creature came to his house to drag him outside into darkness and kill him. He resisted with every ounce of his strength. He clung to the doorframe, but it gave way, and they spilled out of the house, and the monster fell back, and the moon shone down on its ghastly face. Grettir, terrified, cuts off its head, but is cursed forever. From that moment on, wherever he was, he would see those hideous eyes staring back at him. Sometimes we allow our own fear to haunt us to our grave. I will tell you of a great hero named Sigurd, son of Sigmund, no less. Born after his father's death, Sigurd is cared for by the dwarf Rain. But Rain does not love the boy. Instead, he plans to use him for his own ends. You see, Rain's father possessed a great treasure given to him by the gods. But Rain's brother, Fafnir, killed his father and took the gold all for himself. Fafnir hid the treasure out on a heath and could not leave it, and from the evil in his heart he turned into a dark creature, a dragon.
What is it?
She can feel it.
No.
Don't open the door.
No, go in. Don't.
Turn back.
A great beast guards Helheim.
Stay.
Garm is its name, and it knows you are here, Senua. It can smell your stink.
Dillian's in here. Go. Stay in the
What are you
light.
afraid of, Senua? How will you save Dillian if you are too much of a coward to step into the shadows?
They can't stop me.
Then do it! The beast is stalking you from the shadows. Your sword is useless here. Don't be fooled. The beast is still here.
Who is it? Something there. It's the beast.
No,
No, it's not.
it's a trick.
She knows that. Does she? What is that voice?
Mother, do you hear that?
Don't fall for it.
It's me, Senua. It's so loud.
It's not her.
So full of hate.
It's a trap.
I just want to help them. Tell me what to do. Your father wants them to go away. And he only hurts me to silence them. But he's gone now. But they always come back. He says I will die if I go with them. They say that I'm already dead. No, they want me with them. Stop! That's why they crawl through the walls. Don't listen. Do you see them? Do you see their faces? He's coming! Senua! Help me! Help! Get me out of here! Don't go!
Where has she gone? She's disappeared again.
She shouldn't be here. She escaped the darkness. She took her own life to escape it.
She can't remember when it started. When her mother lost her smile. Her eyes gazing past her towards a world she could not see. This is what happens if you reach for the underworld, he said. It was a lot to take in for a child. And the first time she felt the cold chill of fear. I don't talk much about her father. Zimbel.
Her torch is going.
I suppose I just didn't want to risk
She
upsetting
hasn't
her.
got much time.
But it doesn't matter now, does it?
She's too slow. It's not going to get out. The darkness will come again. And light, safely done. Hidden in plain sight. She has it. You have it. Go. Where's the next? Two more to find. I can feel them. Two more to find. Why are you doing these pointless rules? Symbols are pointless. Your mother's here. What if you collect them and there's nothing behind the door?
Save Dillian.
It's just another trick. Just to distract her from her real mission.
You think you know, but you don't.
Your mother is trapped. You don't know anything. Or is she?
And Dillian is dead. He's gonna save Dillian.
go under.
She can't.
She has to.
She can't.
The torch will go out.
Don't let the torch go out.
There's light in the distance. She can do it.
She can't do it.
The light's gone out. Run! Get through it as quick as you can. The panic is here. What was that? Run and get to the light. Stop.
Stay there.
Stay in the light. You have to rest here or you'll die. She's stuck. She hasn't been. Get to the next light. Stay. Go quickly. Run.
Look. Fire.
How will she get it?
Fire.
She has to go towards it. She'll have to go through the fire. There's the torch.
Take it.
It'll keep you safe.
You can see.
Now she can find the room.
She can find it. Follow the light. See it.
She has it.
Where is it?
The light will keep her safe.
The light will guide you. The roots. Can you feel them? Can you see them? Where are they? She can't see them. I think she doesn't know. Look. Use your eyes.
Where is it? She has it.
She did it. She's done it.
Well done.
This place. It reminds her of the isolating, suffocating darkness that she lived through as a young girl. Imprisoned in her room at night, the faces in the dark, coming through the walls. She once thought everyone could see them. I mean, that's what children say all the time, isn't it? That there are monsters in the dark. By the time she realized that only she could see them, her father, Zinbel, could see the monster in her.
Rain the dwarf's sole desire is to possess this dragon's accursed treasure, and he uses Sigurd to reclaim it. He tells Sigurd the story of Fafnir's gold, and the good-hearted hero promises to slay the dragon if Rain would forge a strong sword for him. Sigurd remembers that his father once possessed a sword given to him by Odin. Odin broke the sword to bring about Sigmund's death, but Sigurd's mother still has the pieces. And so Rain reforges the famous sword. Sigurd uses the sword first to avenge his father, and then he and Rain go in search of Fafnir.
him down! Now!
Go anywhere without your light.
Take the torch and move. The blood.
She's lighting the torch. It's not gonna help her. She's lighting the fire.
Like you safe.
To keep the darkness.
Do you think you can keep away from the shadows?
You might. The darkness is the... You're wrong.
Searching for weakness. It found your mother and used her to trap you in here.
Did you see her die? I don't remember. I was only 5. They told me she escaped the darkness, that she's with the gods. But what if they lied? What if the darkness took her and trapped her here?
Go through the door. The door is open.
It's open.
We have to go through it.
She can get her mother out.
Her mother doesn't exist.
Where is her mother?
It's just another trick. Don't towards her.
Stupid girl!
Where is she? She's gone.
No, she's there.
God, she's not there. She was never there to begin with.
Not really there.
Oh, she's there. Where is she? She's disappeared again.
No, how can she be? She'll be hiding. It's not safe.
The dragon Fafnir is so large and deadly that it would be impossible to kill him face to face. But each day, Fafnir crawls across the heath to find water. So Sigurd digs a pit in the dragon's path and lies in wait in it. When Fafnir slithers overhead, Sigurd sinks his sword into the dragon up to the hilt. Sigurd leaps from the pit, and Fafnir sees his killer. He warns Sigurd that the treasure will lead to his death, as it led to the death of all who owned it. Sigurd replies that death comes to all men, and every man would want to be wealthy until that day. And he takes the treasure.
trap. The beast is coming. What have you done?
No!
You've lost him! It's over!
The darkness is back.
Lost him. You've lost him. Get to the light!
Without his head, he will never bring his soul back. His fate is sealed. Now it can see you at your weakest. The time you suffered as a child at the hands of your father Zinno while you pined for Dillion. Do you remember that darkness, Senua? The beast is bringing it back.
Mother, why did you leave me? This darkness, it's spreading. Father's keeping me away from the others. Away from Dillion. I won't give up. I'm not going to rot in here. I'm going to find Dillion.
The beast is down there.
No.
She knows the beast is down there. She keep going towards.
He's always
Where are you going?
watching you. The beast is there. You're never safe from him.
You can feel him.
Be careful.
She needs to find Dillion. She needs to find it.
Is he
She
down
lost
there?
it and she has to find it.
I can feel it. Where is it?
The torch light.
Up. You're never going to find anything.
Ignore the pain. nearly over.
Finish it.
Finish this!
Behind you!
It's building. He's gone!
Zinbel was trying to save her from the darkness. But she wouldn't listen.
She never listens. Because of her. It's all her fault.
All her fault.
Weak. She should have known. She should have known.
Why doesn't she learn? Maybe she learns.
She doesn't understand.
Now the darkness has Dillian's son.
And it will take it and never give it back.
She can search and search, but she won't.
She's let the darkness in. It's the end.
The darkness will take her like it took her mother.
She can't resist. Pointless even trying to retrieve it. She's lost.
Where is she?
Although Although Sigurd kills the dragon, Rian wants to keep Fafnir's gold all for himself. Rian also wants the strength and wisdom of the dragon, so he drinks its blood and asks Sigurd to roast Fafnir's heart for him. Sigurd does so, but when he touches the roasted heart to see if it is done, he burns his finger. Without thinking, he licks his finger and tastes the dragon's blood. In that moment, he understands the language of birds and hears them talk nearby.
She's falling for it.
She falls for their tricks every time.
Plays into his hands.
The darkness is coming. Where's Senua?
She was never
He uses her memories against her.
so clear. She was never here.
It was all an illusion.
Why did you fall for it? She never learns.
Sigurd's newfound power lets him hear the birds speak, and they say, Sigurd should eat the heart himself. Rian wants Fafnir's gold. Sigurd should kill Rian before Rian kills him. Sigurd should find Brynhild the Valkyrie, who sleeps an enchanted sleep.
The darkness killed Helheim.
Sigurd heeds the bird's advice. He kills Rian, eats Fafnir's roasted heart, and takes Fafnir's treasure. And he embarks on a new quest, to ride to Hinderfell and find Brynhild the Valkyrie.
Her mother was not like she is. The darkness took her. Take Senua too.
It's just a matter. The lights run out. She'll die. She can't.
She'll die.
She has to. The light will run us out.
The darkness is
And she'll die. What's she doing?
She's lighting the torch.
She's making light. She's making a fire.
She's got light on the other side.
She'll be safe.
What's her plan?
What's she thinking?
How's she going to get there?
can't help but think of him. A tender guiding flame in a world so black. The longer it burned, the more she convinced herself that there was nothing beyond its reach. How little separates us from what we fear.
Obeyed Odin, and so he had her punished. Stuck her with a Sigurd learns that Brynhild had once disobeyed Odin, and so he had her punished. Stuck her with a sleep thorn, and put her body within a rampart of burning shields. Only a man who knew no fear would ever reach her. But like me, Sigurd is fearless, and passes through the flames, just as I did, and wakes the sleeping warrior girl. She teaches him the secret wisdom of runes, namely victory runes, ship runes, runes for persuasion, runes for truth, runes for healing and help, runes for perception and power. Like Sigurd, the greatest young warrior of the North, you must learn the secrets of the runes to fight amongst the gods in Hell.
I'm coming for you! I'm coming! Cillian! I see you! The beast has Cillian! No! You're not taking him from me!
I will you, Senua. I can smell you.
No!
You betrayed your god.
I am leaving with him!
You turned your back on me. That is why Dillian brought him now. Come into my shadow.
Get to the lodge!
People think of evil as an unnatural, invisible force, and so invoke the gods for protection. But evil can come from the hand behind the gods. A familiar hand, cold and cruel. He tried to fix her with his rituals, kept her trapped in that hole. She couldn't say which was worse. The darkness, or the monster that her father had become. She couldn't fight them both. And so she left, headed for the one ray of light that shone down on her. If she had stayed, she wouldn't have survived. But maybe Dillian would still be alive.
I'm so sorry, my love.
She will save his soul, even if this time she can't save her own.
Forgive me, Senua. I know you have no reason to trust me anymore.
Shadow, listen.
But believe this, it was my mission to make you hate, to hate the darkness with a passion so great it would focus your mind on this quest.
Listen.
All this time, I've wanted to protect you from the truth that would have destroyed you a long time ago. But you have conquered your darkness at every turn. You deserve to see behind the veil of darkness.
And take me to the mountain to trust you, as deep as we can go.
I won't stand in your way.
She has to trust him.
You will not survive what is in there.
I know.
What else can she do? She doesn't want to tell. She has nothing. She has nothing left. She's come this far.